let's make a creamy chicken dish that is perfect for any night of the week. Easy, delicious, and quick to put together. Welcome to the Silly Kitchen. I want to take you through this recipe because I love it and I hope you try it. I have a few regular household ingredients here that we will go through putting it all together. Mushrooms, spinach, chicken, some flavor that we need to make our sauce, and I will take you through all of that. But first, we do need to prep a couple of things. So, mushrooms. I have a beautiful bowl of mushrooms here, and what I like to do is make sure that I give my mushrooms a cleaning. All I do is take a brush to it and make sure I get some of that dirt off of the mushrooms. You can wash mushrooms. It is sort of a faux pas, I think, in the culinary world to get your mushrooms wet, but I heard Martha Stewart say that you can wash them. I don't. I just get the dirt off, whether it's with my little brush or a paper towel, and I am good to go. And for this recipe, I just want a nice chunky slice on the mushrooms. That's it. Okay, next step. I've cut up some onion into some nice little chunky slices and minced 1 clove of garlic. The next thing we need to get ready is our chicken. So I've got 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them a little slice, because they're gonna cook faster that way. And I'm gonna have 4 smaller portions. I don't need a big giant chicken breast. So let me just get these a little offside from each other. So I'm just gonna put my hand flat down on the top of the chicken and slide my knife halfway through until I get to the very end. Or almost close to the end. If you butterfly it, you can just give it a nice little slice there. I'm gonna do this same method with my other chicken breast. And this chicken is really, really, really thick, so I'm actually gonna take this one into 3 slices. Perfect. Bam, bada, bam. Perfect piece of little chicken cutlets. All right, next step, we are gonna head over to the stove top because we are gonna get the fry pan nice and warm and get this cook started. I'm getting my pan nice and hot and adding a little drizzle of oil. My chicken is seasoned simply with just salt and pepper, and I'm gonna make sure that all of these pieces get right into that hot pan. It's not going to take very long to get a little bit of brown in color, and we're not going to cook them all the way through. We're just going to get them seared. Turn that heat all the way down on the pan and add garlic and onions, and once those onions are soft, we add our mushrooms. That gets all softened up, and add in about half a cup of chicken stock and a big dollop of soft cream cheese. I like using a whisk to get that all settled in and make sure that there are no chunks left. Then I'm going to add my chicken back into that pan, cover it, and get all that juice that may have come off of the plate in there, and let it come to a little tiny sizzle on low heat. That is when I add a nice handful of fresh spinach and get that all into the sauce. Cover it again until that spinach is nice and wilted. Ta-da! That's how easy it is to put this recipe together. A few simple household ingredients, delicious flavors. You can absolutely hit this up with a little bit of fresh ground pepper at the end, maybe a little bit of herbs, whatever you want on that front. And boneless chicken breast is a great option. It's what I happen to have in the freezer, but chicken thighs are also a great option for this exact recipe. And when you're serving this, you can serve it over rice, you can serve it over your favorite noodle. If you want to do it on top of quinoa, something a little healthier, maybe some barley or a different grain of your choice. The options are endless when it comes to what goes on the side of this. Creamy, delicious, and easy weeknight dinner for everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out at the Silly Kitchen. I hope this makes it to your table soon, and I will see you next time.